Please welcome to the stage Benedict Cumberbatch and Amir Khlehel to read On This Land by the great Palestinian poet Mahmoud Darwish. And please welcome Ruth Nega to read the poem Land Bridge by Amir Nizar Zobi. على هذه الأرض ما يستحق الحياة. تردد إبريل، رائحة الخبز في الفجر، تعويذة امرأة للرجال، كتابات أسخيليوس، أول الحب، عشب على حجر، أمهات تقفن على خيط ناي، وخوف الطغاة من الذكريات.
On this land there are reasons to live. The return of April, the smell of bread at early dawn, the thoughts of women about their men, the writings of Aeschylus, the beginning of love, moss clinging to a stone, mothers balancing on the notes of a flute, and the fear of the conquerors from memory.
على هذه الأرض ما يستحق الحياة. نهاية أيلول، سيدة تترك 40 بكامل مشمشها، ساعة الشمس في السجن، غيم يقلد سربا من الكائنات، هتافات شعب لمن يصعدون إلى حتفهم باسمين، وخوف الغزاة من الأغنيات.
On this land there are reasons to live. The endings of September, a woman leaving her 40s behind with the blushed ripeness of an apricot, a moment of sun dancing in a prison cell, a cloud that becomes a flock of wild creatures, the cries of people to those who ascend their death, and the fear of the tyrants from songs.
على هذه الأرض ما يستحق الحياة. على هذه الأرض سيدة الأرض، أم البدايات، أم النهايات، كانت تسمى فلسطين، صارت تسمى فلسطين. سيدتي أستحق، لأنك سيدتي أستحق الحياة.
On this land there are reasons to live. This land, the lady of lands, the motherland of beginnings, the motherland of all ends. She was known as Palestine. She forevermore will be known as Palestine. My land, my lady, you are a reason to live.
In the dust of this war, remember, this land is a narrow corridor between a desert and a sea. Everyone was here. Hulaga Khan is coming from the east, riding with his Mongol horde, and Napoleon is galloping from the south, while Samson is chasing Delilah on the Gaza beach, under a sun that's falling and 10,000 bombs. Sometime between a sandstorm and a broken cloud, they were all here. Lionheart meeting thirst, defeat, and Titus, and if you look behind them, you might see King David still practicing his harp in C sharp. and Titus burns one temple, while Omar bin Khattab prays in the shade of another. Somewhere between a battlefield and a wheat field, they were all here. Pharaoh waits for Joseph to interpret yet another dream, and nearby Pontius Pilate and his soldiers are looking for someone to crucify. Last time they left a job unfinished. And time passes as the armies form and melt like salt. They were all here, and they all came, they all left, but they left something etched in stone or hidden in the roots of an olive tree, a land where every rock echoes the hoofs of Al-Barak ascending to the sky in blazing light, and every cave here has a newborn or a carpenter. Every mountain is a place to sacrifice a child or find a prophecy. They were all here. They all came, they all left, and we stayed. We stayed, and we accumulated everything they left, collected all their words, their names, in our skin, in our pain, and in our tired eyes. And we are still here. And we know everything will pass. But this land, this endless passageway collects everything, all the mercy of the world and everyone's prayers, all the violence of the world and everyone's silence. Yet, it was always defined by one simple fact, that its people will always open their doors to feed you. Tafadalo, tafadalo. You are welcomed to our tent, to our past, to our dust, to our pain.
Now someone whose music blends the warm rhythms of West Africa with the streets of London. Please welcome the extraordinary Obanjaya.